FaZe Banks destroyed his reputation with one stream. Obviously, this is the situation about the whole Banks and Adin Ross situation, bro. People are trying to say that FaZe Banks is a scammer, bro. He's not a scammer. I believe he's a scammer when there's a CoffeeZilla video about him. And even Banks was like, bro, please call up CoffeeZilla.
I'll let you in on a secret. Don't tell anybody I said this, but we figured out how to steal so much money out of Hollywood and the internet. Like, we're just running with it. I know it, dude. Until the wheels fall off.
He's literally laughing. He's laughing. Y'all don't know how to take a joke, bro. He was joking.
Dude, wait, hey,
this FaZe Banks scamming situation honestly doesn't surprise me whatsoever.
It wasn't even about scamming. That's the funny part. It was about the fact that he threw Adin under the bus.
However, I've been trying to tell you boys for I don't know how long now, but these top streamers, or even the people that are involved with these top streamers, like FaZe Banks, do not care about you, and they will do whatever it takes to make as much money as possible off of the people that support them. So I'm going to assume everybody watching this video already knows who FaZe Banks is, but just in case you don't, he is one of the original members of FaZe Clan, and about a year ago, he would actually
FaZe Clan
become the majority owner of FaZe after taking out
Did he really step down? No, deadass, he like pretty much retired from the internet. I swear. He's not coming back. Like, he's just gonna take a step away. He might come back at one point, I don't know, but he's pretty much like done. Like, he's like, yeah. I don't even blame him though, because the internet is like, I mean, he had like Brosmic, he had like several addictions and shit. But the state of the internet right now, I would step away.
$11 million loan in order to do so.
Gucci,
I'm all out
you.
of favors, man. I just borrowed $11.5 million to fucking get this
Tap in, Gucci, tap in with Odd.
done, and like, yeah, maybe the favors will
He's
turn
been
back
tweeting
on
since
when I
he
pay
said
that
that.
back.
I mean, but putting out a tweet and like really being on the internet is probably two things. What was the last thing that he put out? So FaZe Rug is the CEO? Shit, I don't know who the CEO is. He might be.
But it's just,
which is obviously an insane amount of money. And it seems like Banks may have bit off more than he can chew and is now doing whatever he can to quickly make that money back so he can pay off that loan. So a couple of months ago, Adin Ross would do a stream with FaZe
Banks got money. What does he mean pay off that loan?
Banks, where they would talk about crypto, and Adin Ross would actually invest in some crypto right there on live stream.
Don't be shy, Thready.
Adin Ross.
Thread guy, follow you. First of all, this is the second time in the room.
Thanks for having me back.
Of course, hey, Frank.
you were on stream?
Hey,
Everyone
buddy.
said you
What's up,
guys
brother?
Nah, bro, they called him the LA Vape Cabal. But I'm not gonna lie though, Banks, it was one, well, it's not really him. That's really more like other FaZe members, but I think he had involvement in that Save the Kid shit. That was actually a scam. The rest of the other shit was like super shady crypto deals. What was their involvement with Libra? Because I heard about that Libra shit, bro. I forgot what happened.
Oh, yeah?
Good to see you.
Hello there, mate.
Boys.
What's good?
Sir.
How's the stream going? Good?
Good.
Incredible. I gotta say, shout out to Vitalik.
Yeah.
Now I gotta be real with you guys for a second here. As much as I absolutely hate scammers, especially scammers that already have millions of dollars like FaZe Banks and Adin Ross, if you were one of the people that watched this live stream, saw this group of absolute goobers, and thought it was a good idea to follow their investment advice,
Nah, at that time though, that was when that meme coin shit was really popping, bro. Even I thought I was gonna get rich off that shit, bro. You seen a 15-year-old put $10 in a, hold on. You seen a 15-year-old put $10 in a meme coin and turn that bitch to $1 million. I thought I was gonna be a millionaire off that shit. I was like, bro, I just need a little bit of time to figure this out and I'm going to hit. And it was times where I'll be up with viewers in the chat. I will be up with them. We'd be sitting there trying to figure out this meme coin shit. Literally, the only meme coin that I ever hit for was Dank Memes. Dank Memes was the only one that hit. And it's funny because at that point in time, all the meme coins was going. Dank Memes was up, MLG was up, and the way that like MLG had a lot of hype, even Adin had like put out a tweet and it just shot all the way up. But that's the problem, bro. That's why people took a step back because, bro, it's so much that goes into this meme coin shit that you don't even know about. Dogecoin, boy, that's 2017, Danny. Hey, I'm still making money off Doge. I still got bread in there. I never took that shit out. The Shiba coin, that shit went crazy too. That was like before this era though. But with meme coins, the reason why everybody took a step back is because this shit is not what you think it is. Yes, we would literally be up all night. We have whole Discord calls. But the reason why this shit is not what you think it is because with meme coins, you have to be in early. Like the moment that it hits Phantom Wallet, you're already late to the party. You're not gonna make bread. You get what I'm saying? There's so much. You have to be in these Telegram chats. There's like, you know, like the thing with crypto, it's completely like, it's like the Wild West. So there's a lot of scams. There's a lot of shit that's going on. So a lot of people thought that they were going to make money, and then the crypto market went to shit and everybody lost money. So they pulled their bread out. And then it didn't just happen to MLG though. It happened to every other coin. It deadass happened to every other coin. And it's not a rug pull. They tried to say it's a rug pull. People don't even know what a rug pull is. A rug pull is when that shit dies out fast. I'm talking about it shoots up, and the main people who's already in, everybody takes their money out, and then the value dumps to zero. That was not a rug pull, bro.
A dumbass, and you absolutely deserve to get scammed and lose all of your money. Maybe next time you'll be smarter about where you put your money, you troglodytes. And I remember thinking when this live stream first happened, there's absolutely zero chance.
He really do look like Heshton James, bro.
That anybody's gonna make money off of any of these coins. It was very obvious to me and anybody with a little bit of brain.
People were selling off. It didn't crash instantly. But a lot of people did sell off when Adin joined in. They used them as exit liquidity and bounced out. But here's the thing. Banks tried to blame Adin for that entire live, when in reality, Banks was the one who set up the live. Banks was the one who was saying, oh, bro, they're just using you as exit liquidity. It's going to continue to go back up. He was the one that was cool with it. So what are we even talking about?
Capacity that these dudes were scammed.
Why are so many coins scams? Because that's just how that shit is. It's a meme coin.
Some dumb fucks.
Bro, if you don't, bro, you're not supposed to put your money in a meme coin, bro. You're supposed to put your money in a coin that actually has a future. Bitcoin, this is not financial advice. Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, those are actual coins, bro. XRP, I would put my bread in XRP. That shit is actually the future. Putting money in some random influencer coin is only going to leave you scammed. These influencers only care about taking your money, bro. How many of these people ran rug pulls, bro? Quavo did it. Adam22 did it. So many people did it. When's your meme coin coming out? Bro, I'm not scamming nobody. I'm not doing that shit, bro. You pay your taxes? Hell, yes, I did. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Are watching Adin Ross, as it seems as if FaZe Banks and everybody involved with this live stream scammed Adin Ross as
Bitcoin
well.
Was
all of this drama started yesterday when a screenshot of FaZe Banks blaming Adin Ross.
Y'all know about before he gets into it. Y'all know about whatchamacallit? Y'all know about what's his name? Da Vinci J? He was the dude who made the video. He was like, yo, just put $1 in Bitcoin. Just buy Bitcoin. And now he's rich as fuck and he's living in Dubai, bro. Because that shit went crazy. Oh my God, bro. If I had a time machine.
For MLG coin dropping would leak. So it says, Adin Ross fucked this up. This community dumped on him buying. Used him as exit liquidity. His ego got hurt. Blamed Frank. Him and Frank got into it privately. Adin despises Frank and spins and drives a narrative about Frank selling. Somehow this falls on me and threads to farm the whole situation, spin it into me selling and dumping coins. When I ran the thing up from fucking 3 mil to 200 million organically, top blasted multiple times, invested a fuck ton of money, and never ever sold. The only bad actor in this entire thing is Adin. So in these
screenshots, you see how he threw his man's, yo! Oh my God! Nah, Midnight, thank you so much for that sub, gang. That really means a lot, bro. That really means a lot, gango. Thank you, bro. Nah, that was real, bro. That was hella real.
Banks is essentially blaming Adin for MLG coin dropping and basically becoming worthless. He even claims that he never sold any of the MLG coin, which is a complete lie. But I find this screenshot really weird. Even if Banks did feel this way, it seems like a really odd thing for him to type in a group chat that I'm assuming is full of a pretty good amount of people. I'm going to guess that this was supposed to be a private group chat with only really close friends or something, but it's
no, it was the MLG coin chat. I'm pretty sure it was like a chat for all the people who were like interested in learning about the coin.
So weird to me, and he seems so oddly comfortable.
He had the largest crypto channel, now he's going to jail? I told you, that crypto shit. Come on, bro. Bro, low-key, if you have the meme coin shit in a pigeonhole you are printing, Yeah, but a lot of those people be like finessing, bro. You got to be a finesser.
Blaming Adin Ross behind his
flexing
back
and
in
finessing,
this group
I be
chat, especially
flexing and
considering
finessing.
they were all buddy during the live stream, and Adin Ross even gifted FaZe Banks a super expensive Chrome Hearts watch.
Ricky, open your fucking eyes.
Bruh.
What?
Oh my god, wow.
I didn't even know that he had a fucking Chrome Hearts AP. What? That's worth more than the money that he put into fucking crypto. And look at that smile, gang. I'm not gonna lie. It's not even about the fact that it's an expensive watch. It's about the, yo, what's good, Boward? It's about the fact that he got him some shit that he actually thought, like, this is a well thought out gift. Because Banks got money. It's about the thought that counts, bro. Look at how I can see the look in Adin's eyes, bro. Like, when you make a certain amount of money and you already bought the cribs, you already bought the clothes, you already bought the cars, you already got everything that you would ever want and need, and you already know that that's a fleeting feeling. When you buy shit that you want, you're only happy for a little bit. You start to seek it externally. You start to look at the people around you. You start with your family. You eventually work your way to your friends. And you begin to seek pleasure from them. You see what I'm saying? Look at that smile. If he would have bought some shit for himself, he wouldn't be smiling like that.
Bro.
Just for him to turn around and basically blame all of this on Adin, when Banks is supposed to be this, like, crypto guru, essentially. At least that's how
he's not really a crypto guru. He was just like one of like the elder statesmen. That's what I would call it. Definitely. Banks was thinking, yes, I'm gaining a whole lot of kids to scam, bro. He didn't really scam nobody, though. He didn't really, I don't think he scammed anyone.
Holds himself.
My entire identity for the last 15 years.
I'm not gonna lie, he gives very much scammer vibes.
My life has been fucking MLG. This is like a history and a culture and developing over the span of 15 years. It transcends crypto for me, and it also just hits every single thing that like is nostalgic for me in gaming. I also feel like it serves as like the perfect pocket for this gaming community to go flock to. And again, like we all know at some point there's gonna be a crypto gaming narrative that fucking stirs back up, and this is the most perfectly thing poised and positioned to like capitalize on that.
And a couple hours later, Adin Ross would
I mean, he didn't say anything crazy right there. He literally used an old meme, 360 no scope blaze it, MLG, Major League Gaming. You know that was a fucking platform, right? That people used to stream on. People were using a bunch of fucking Pepe coin and there was hella coins, bro. Every time there was a meme, there's a fucking coin about it, even to this day. He just did a meme that came from some shit that he already was in a community he was already known in. Come on, bro. Nizzy look like a scammer? All right, bro. Shit, I'm on my Punch Made Dev shit. Darius coin. It probably is a Darius coin. That's the funny part.
This himself. The bank screenshot is real. Shit sad as fuck. If you guys think that MOG being rugged was me, I'm sorry to tell you it wasn't. There's a reason that the entire house is silent. Truth will come out eventually. I'm just more hurt on the fact that someone I call my brother is behind my back. And after Adin Ross said this, Twitter absolutely started losing their minds, and people would go back and re-watch the live stream and notice a couple of odd things. Like when Adin Ross lost money on MLG coin during the exact live stream that he invested into it, and the people behind him would laugh and look extremely nervous.
Just listen.
Yeah, but like parasocials are parasocials. Thread guy, he's low-key known for getting a bag in crypto. I'm gonna keep it a bug. You think he's really worried about 50K from Adin? I don't think so. I don't know what to believe here. But he definitely gives me, I don't know whether he sold or not, but he gives me that vibe. I'm gonna keep it a bug.
Can I talk about that?
Talk about
Why am I down money?
Because people are using you to sell. People are using your buy as like a spot to sell.
I'm down 12 grand.
It's okay.
It'll go up.
You see, he was looking down on his phone. No, he was just laughing.
People have been expecting this moment.
He was looking at his shit
all day. Because again, so a lot of people bought MLG probably today, expecting you were going to buy it and using the event of you buying it to sell it.
My thing is, how is he going to sell if he's not even on his phone? How is that? Is he just going to sell everything and just break bread with him? I don't get it.
Again,
almost as if they sold on Adin Ross right there during the live stream. Like I said earlier in the video, if you looked at fucking Sid the Sloth right here and thought this guy was trustworthy and you should listen to him about where you put your money, you genuinely deserve this. But a possibly even crazier clip would happen pretty early in the live stream when Adin Ross would say he could ruin everybody in this room, and bro behind him starts praying to the god.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Them AR loyals, he was dead ass not lying. If he would just say, hey, dox everybody in this bitch. Psh, boy, what? Heart would be in there ass. Adin's community, they'll send a pizza to his crib right now. They send a pizza to that warehouse just to let them know. We know where y'all are at. We got a UAV on y'all. We got a drone missile strike. We will send cops to your crib. Dead ass. Adin got people, they'll leak his whole fucking, his name is probably not even Frank D. Gods. His name's probably Rakesh or some shit like that. They'll leak his real name, I swear to God.
Because I can just say some shit and it ruins everybody in this room. It's like, I have like a bomb strapped to my chest and it can just go off if I wanted to. Like, that is the crazy chat. I could just ruin this whole room. Okay, I'm not gonna, I would never, you know what I mean? Okay, can I share my screen now?
This shit was absolutely cooked from the start. But about an hour or so after Adin Ross would tweet about Banks, Banks would then tweet this out. On the phone with Adin right now. We're doing a stream together tonight to address all of this.
You know what's crazy? All that shit could just be fixed with one conversation though.
This whole thing has been wildly miscommunicated and destroyed my mental the last several months. I've wanted to go more publicly talk about this situation for a while. Okay, bro, whatever the fuck.
What? Boy, what? If I had money, I wouldn't give a fuck about what people had to say about me. The fuck?
Fuck that means. Sucks any of this fucked with me and Adin's relationship. See you guys.
I mean, the internet can definitely make you feel some type of... Bro, you know how people are like, oh, if you're getting bullied on the internet, all you have to do is just close your laptop. Dead ass? That shit don't work. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was gonna say, oh, I would just be offline and just live life. But how could you be offline after seeing hundreds of comments of people just talking crazy about you? That shit actually has an effect on you. I'm not gonna lie. It really does. Like, you would think it wouldn't. Oh, if I was... No, it would. Because human beings were naturally social creatures. So if we see that we're not a part of the pack and people are voicing and being very blunt about that shit, like, in the moment, that shit would definitely have an effect. I don't know about... After a few months, I feel like you become callous, though. But when you see immediate backlash, that shit will make your heart sink into your stomach, bro. Nizzy sounds like the old head with the laptop. It's because I am an old head with a laptop.
Nice. But Banks either changed his mind on that, or the conversation he had with Adin Ross didn't go very well, because he would tweet this out basically exactly an hour after his last tweet. I've never scammed anyone a day in my life. This entire narrative is unfair, and part of the reason it exists is because my FaZe name is so easily farmed and manipulated. Honestly, I don't know what he means by that. It seems like he's trying...
I don't know what he means.
To claim the only reason people are hating on him for this is because he's FaZe Banks, when in reality, people just fucking hate scammers. But he would continue, the fact this is affecting the guy...
No, they just hating the fact because, bro, they're hating him because Adin basically pointed... Adin's community, bro, all he gotta do is just say, I don't like this person, or this person is treating me bad. You're gonna see all them pages be coming at whoever. If Adin's community does not like you, look at how they treat Kai. The moment that they don't like you, you're done. Even if you're in good standing with Adin, his community can they'll destroy you, bro. I don't even think they like Adin's girlfriend, Issa. Literally. Nizzy is our unk. Bro, L fucking kick champ, gang. Soul Illuminati beat them. Soul Illuminati never had, well, he did have beef with Adin in 2021. But that's really, Adin, that was a different era of Adin. I'm talking about Kick era. That was Twitch era. Kick, completely different. Well, let's keep going.
All is whack. So for the time being, I'm gonna be stepping away from not only FaZe, but all this internet shit. It's been destroying my life inside and out. Sucks my entire life gets ruined over something I didn't even do. The real ones know. I wish I could say I'll be back, but I really don't know if I will. Oddly enough, this is exactly what Haley Welch did, the Hawk Tua girl, right after she got exposed for doing the same exact thing.
You know what's crazy? Haley Welch saw her Twitter account. She knew her 15 minutes of fame was up. I'm gonna keep it a stack. She said, yeah, I'm good. It's only gonna be a matter of time before her Instagram and her other shit is gone. She's gonna fade off into irrelevancy, and the only times that you hear about her is through YouTube videos. That's the only time you're gonna hear about her. YouTube commentaries. Eventually, people will forget about her.
And within hours of Banks saying he's stepping down from the internet and also claiming that he never rugged anybody, he would quickly start to emergency sell off of MLG coin. As you can see right here, it says Banks swapped over 1 million MLG coin.
Bro, you can't believe that shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. A lot of these pages don't believe it. Don't believe it. You don't even, like, come on, bro. You don't even know. Banks publicly showed that he sold.
Coin worth $18,000 for
true.
just under 100 SOL, which is Solana. And right beneath that, right next to the fist emoji, it's kind of hard to see if you don't know what you're looking for, but it says he still
And then, look, this is how you know you shouldn't believe everything that you see. If you see, you can't see it because I got the mouse over it, but when I click, you're gonna see a crypto. You're going to see a crypto ad.
Has over 4 million MLG ad? Coin, but not too long later, he would do that 3 more times, effectively getting rid of all of his MLG coin. And at this point, I don't know how people are still trusting FaZe Banks, considering
if he was selling his MLG right now, wouldn't it be at a loss?
Caught scamming people multiple times over the past 5 years. Let's not forget about CSGO Wild, which FaZe Banks actually admitted to owning and making hundreds of thousands of dollars a day off of mostly kids that were using the website. And let's really not forget about—
Bro, that whole CSGO shit is a fucking scam. See, bro, if you're doing the CSGO roulette shit, just the game itself is pretty much gambling. Like, there's a whole debate. Like, the way that they have it structured is everything comes down to the fine print, right? Everything comes down to the fine print. So they have it within the lines of it not being gambling, but it pretty much is gambling. But according to the fine print, it's not. CSGO is shady. All the little skin shit, I'm telling you, do not believe that shit. So if you're already doing that, it's not even Banks' fault. That's just CSGO in general.
The Save the Kids token, which would also oddly drop in price almost immediately.
This was actually a scam. It was bad. It was really, really bad.
After becoming available to buy to the public.
He was rigging it? Bro, do you realize, like, all that, anything gambling related, they're gonna rig it. I hope you know that, right? Anytime you open up a pack or you see somebody hit a Plinko ball for 5 million, anything that's unregulated, they're going to cheat. He lost 140K from MLG. I think he lost like 106.
Banks just so happened to be one of the people that was pushing this coin. And this was all the way back in 2021. So Banks has really been scamming people for half a decade now. And for whatever reason, people continue to trust him. And although I do believe Adin Ross got scammed in this situation, let's not forget that he is also
scammed. Every time you enter in a market, you have to assess the risk. You think you're supposed to just always invest in some shit and you just gonna always make money? There's always the potential for you to lose. He lost in that moment because people were using him as exit liquidity. Let's really talk about it.
A scammer himself, promoting Tory Lane's NFT projects back in 2021 that would almost immediately become worthless like every other NFT.
Cap. All
and
that
maybe
NFT
even
shit
crazier,
was
promoting MILF token back in 2021, right before that project got rugged as well. And not too long later on stream, Adin Ross would actually admit he got paid to promote it, and he knew it was a scam from the start.
Chat, by the way, that MILF token shit I did a while back, I already told you guys, don't buy that shit. I got paid a bag to do that shit.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's crazy. If you were in that situation and you could make multiple M's off of scamming people, would you do that shit? Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't scam nobody to do that. That's fucked up. That's crazy. If I'm already rich. Yeah, he was already rich.
Oh, fuck. I hope none of you guys actually bought it.
So in reality, getting rugged on MLG coin was really just karma finally coming back around for Adin Ross. And I could only imagine it's well on its way to FaZe Banks as well. I will never stop preaching this. People can call me jealous, call me whatever fucking name they want, but it's true. The majority of these top streamers, and I mean the majority, like 99.9% of these top streamers, don't give a single fuck about you or the people that watch them. And if
I'm gonna keep it a buck, everything that he said right there was facts. Unfortunately, when you're at that level, you don't see anybody. I mean, obviously you're gonna recognize certain people's names, but if you have 100,000 people in your chat, are you really gonna know everybody that's in there? Are you really gonna care about everybody that's in there? No, you're not. You're not. Obviously, you're just a view count, and they're just thinking about ways of how they can increase that number, bro. Even when you're a small streamer, you thinking of, I even think of ways of how I can get my view count up. Deadass. That don't mean that I don't give a fuck. Bosmic knows I rock with him. Tack knows I rock with him. Jack, shit, you just started talking in this bitch. I don't care about you yet, but like you gonna do what you gotta do. Danny, I kind of somewhat care about you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Midnight, he left a good impression. I fuck with Midnight. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I definitely fuck with Midnight too. You know what I mean? I'm keeping it real. Hell yeah. They see, woo, you been clipping for me? I'll fuck with you too. I'm gonna keep it alive. I keep it a buck. I keep it alive. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I do fuck with you.
They see the opportunity to make a good amount of money, even if it means scamming the people that supported them and got them in the situation in the first place. They will do it. And if you're one of the people that is still supporting these,
but I tell you, bro, rappers be doing the same shit. Don't buy no cryptos from no influencers or any rappers.
Top streamers, subscribing to them, donating to them. You're a dumbass.
Wait until y'all see that crypto shit that they up to, twin. They got some cooking, twin. That's why.
You know what's crazy? Anytime some crypto shit pops up,
Jex Music subscribe to your channel for 1 month.
I'ma keep it a stat game, Jex. I fuck with you, my boy. After that, I fuck with you. I'ma keep it a stack. You bought my love. You definitely bought my love. I'm gonna give it a buck. I fuck with you, gang. You need to, pop in here. You feel me? Pop in here a little more. I really like, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say this though. Anytime there's some crypto shit that happens, this clip gets referenced. Do y'all remember back a few months ago when that platform posted the trailer without Ron and Lacey's consent? And I think it was even Banks' consent for their crypto platform. This clip was circulating back then. They just be using it whenever it's applicable. Anytime there's some crypto shit, they're going to use this clip. Trust. Oh my God, Bruce was right in the end. Nah, I'm going to keep it a stack. He was right about the crypto shit because obviously that falls under it. Look at that crypto shit they got, twin. Yes, I'm going to say that. But what Bruce was really right about, bro, was the current state of streaming. I'm going to keep it a buck. Things straight away from the game that he loved. Bruce is an OG. He was streaming back literally years ago. Talking about he was streaming with people that was older than him. He was a jit sitting on the floor with a laptop. And we've seen him go from that moment. I remember him from trolling Cash Nasty and Los Polos. Deadass. That's how I remember him. And I remember him from that 1v1 versus YRN DJ. That's how I know Bruce. You get what I'm saying? He was right about the state of streaming. And just how this shit kind of shifted into something that it didn't really even need to be in the first place. You know what I mean? And that's why he took a step away from this shit. He felt burnt out by it. That's why I fuck with Bruce, because he's like very genuine. He's very real. But that's people try to say, oh, he was right about Kai. No, he wasn't. He never even said shit about Kai. He didn't say shit about Kai. In that situation, he was begging for Kai's forgiveness. He sent him a whole fucking paragraph. So that's not even right. But he was right about the state of streaming. And when he comes back, chill streamers, we might be up. Chill streamers might be up. I'm gonna give it a bug. We might be back. Oh my God, bro. Because when you chill, they be like, bro, you're just sitting there doing nothing. You're fucking boring. You're fucking boring, bro. Like, when at one point in time, this was literally all the shit this was how it was. You feel me? Wasn't he? He was dissing him in like group chats to his moderators. Kind of how YouTube changed. YouTube changed, but that shit's going to be back up soon. YouTube right now is, I said this before, that shit is an untapped market. It really is. You seen the whole thing about the profanity. They're cracking down on AI content. Personality is going to come back eventually.
Niggas trying to, hey, bro, I ain't gonna say too much.
I did see that.
I'ma just laugh for right now, bro, because y'all don't get it.
But that right there is where I'm going to end this video. As usual, if you did enjoy the video and you haven't already, don't forget to drop a like on it and comment down in the comment section. Both of those things are extremely helpful to the video getting pushed farther into the algorithm. Also, don't forget to drop that sub button. We are extremely close to hitting 60,000 subs, which will just bring us one step closer to the ultimate goal of 100K. Thank you.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna say this was a good video. Some of the stuff about Banks selling the crypto off was wrong. He posted him selling everything. Keep up the great work though, bro. Boom. Yeah, we don't have millions to blow our house.